Hey there, my name is Sean Kennedy, and I have made a simple role-playing game called Dead Galaxy, and I'd love to do a playthrough of it to show you how it works. I've got a print copy. Right now I'm selling the PDF on DriveThruRPG. It's only $2, super cheap, and I'm figuring out a way to also sell the printed version, which would obviously be a little bit more. But I think it'd be fun to be able to just have it in front of you. And I'd love to do a playthrough, show you what it's about. So it's very simple. I've been playing some one-player role-playing games, and they're really fun, but they can get, sometimes they take a few hours and all that. I wanted something that you could play. You could turn it into a couple-hour-long game if you wanted and really take your time. But if you also only had like 15, 20 minutes and you wanted to get in a game of something fun and roll some dice, I wanted to have something like that. I wanted to have something that was simple enough that a 10-year-old or 11-year-old could pick it up and learn the rules and play by themselves. I wanted to make it simple. Really, all you need is the rules, some paper. I've got graph paper, which makes it a little bit easier. And then you just need one 6-sided dice. I've got an option here. I've got like some space dice. I've got regular 6-sided dice, but I've also got these D12s that are numbered 1 through 6 twice. And they're a little rounder. They roll better than the typical cubes, so I tend to use these guys. So we'll use those. And yeah, so this is the booklet, which again, like I said, you get it as a PDF. It's got the story of the ship, it's got the rules, how to play, it's got charts everywhere for creating your character and their mission, how to draw rooms if you want to, how to roll for rooms, creatures, battling, how to fight them, weapons, things you can find if you search a room, the final creature, and then these are your mission explanations, or what happens if you make it to the end, what happens. I've got a page of all the charts, so that once you're familiar with the rules and you don't have to flip around, you can just leave it open to this and have a quick reference right there without flipping around. There's a page of extra things. If you find it too easy or it's too fast, you want to spice it up a little bit. These are some options to make it a little more complex or a little more difficult. And then there's a few play sheets here. This is literally all you need to play. But I'm just going to use this paper. And yeah, we're gonna go through it. All you need is come up with your character's name, their occupation, a room bonus, which is based off the occupation, and then what their mission is, and you get some hit points and a luck value that you can then use at the end. So let's go ahead and roll up our first character. Well, actually, let me tell you the story. So the story is the Galaxy Runner, the ship you're on. It was on its way to the Canis Major Dwarf Galaxy. And everything went good. Got there, loaded up, whatever people, goods, whatever it was taking, whatever it's bringing back. And then it left again and started heading back to the Milky Way, which obviously takes a while. These places are very far apart. And during that trip on the way back, a couple months in, something happened in the cargo hold, and some dangerous things got out. Some dangerous spores and things mutated, grew, took over. Basically, a month after that, you're the only person left on the ship. Everybody else has been like killed, consumed by different things, mutated. There's all kinds of stuff running around the ship. Many different things can kill you now. And all you got to do is survive. You just got to get through it. Basically, you can either get off the ship or figure out a way to stay alive on the ship. So, like I said, it's super easy. All you need is dice, paper, pencil, and the rules, of course. Let's go ahead and roll our character. So, you of course, once you're familiar with the whole game and how it's played and the charts and stuff, you can pick what you want. You don't have to roll. Create your character, create your own charts, your own tables of creatures and different damages and different stuff, whatever you want to do. It's totally open, totally whatever you want to do. But for the sake of this game, we're just going to go ahead and roll everything. So we're going to do, right, we've got name, name, occupation, room bonus, and mission. Room bonus, mission. And then we've got hit points and luck. And that is all we will need to play. So let's go ahead and let's give ourselves a name. I like the name Jolt, right? We're gonna have that's a ridiculous space cowboy kind of name. So let's say his name's Jared Jolt Wirebuck. There you go, Jared Jolt Wirebuck. And also in this game, if you've ever played another role-playing game, you keep your character, you build on them, they gain experience, they gain stuff, equipment, weapons, they level up. This game isn't really designed to do that. If it takes off and people like that and want to do that, we can come up with a system that's very simple but also allows you to keep expanding on your character. But right now, you just create a single character and run with it. And you can, of course, use that person again and just keep filling in the same name and occupation and just changing your mission. That you can always do that. So let's go ahead and roll to see what our character does for a living. 1, they are the pilot or a pilot. So let's go pilot, and that makes our room bonus. We get +1 damage in control rooms. +1 damage control rooms. I have an issue where I will often forget to add the room damage. Just because, when I'm in the heat of play and I'm just going fast and I'm rolling and doing stuff, sometimes I just forget to do it. Hopefully we won't here. So these are our missions. So let's roll to see what our mission is. And again, like I said, once you've played a few times, you can come up with any mission you want, figure out something, and just run with it. Our mission 2. Our mission is maybe you should try to land the ship on the nearest planet. Get to the flight deck. Okay, so even though we're the pilot, we're not going to be starting on the flight deck because that's where we've got to get to. So let's write, we'll write get to flight deck. And then for our hit points and our luck, let's see, how do we get those? Roll 1d6 twice, add the numbers together, that's your hit points. And for your luck, just roll 1d6. So you can either roll 1 or 2. If you have 2, roll 2. If you've got 1, just roll 1 twice. 12! The most you could possibly get. That's pretty good. That's extremely rare. That never happens for me when I play my own game. So that's very nice. And our luck is 2. Also, normally you would, as you play and you lose and gain hit points, you erase and do that. I've got these great little, they're like little hit point trackers, basically. And I love them, and I use them all the time now, so I don't have to keep erasing. So basically, this just is basically like a reminder of where I started at. So I'm going to set 1 to 12, and I think I only need 1. I don't think I need this one, because the luck doesn't change. So we just need this one. All right, let's see what else. Right, that's it. We're ready to get going. So we're going to say maybe our person was in the bunk area, right? Maybe our person, maybe Jolt's been hiding out in the bunks, afraid to leave, doesn't know what's out there, hasn't heard from anybody in ages, is pretty sure everyone's dead on the ship. Got to try and get to the control room, to the flight deck, to see if we can pilot this thing down to a planet nearby or something. So we're going to go ahead and start. We'll say in the bunk. So this is where you can kind of draw whatever you want. Basically, it's fun, right? Drawing maps is fun in general. But it's basically just to kind of keep track of what kind of room you're in. And that way you'll know if you get your bonus or not. So if you don't want to draw a map and you just want to keep track of rooms that you're in, the type of room, you can always do that and just have a list of types of rooms. But drawing maps is fun. So every time you draw a room, basically all you have to do is have the room and then give yourself at least one way out, whether it's hatches, stairs, ladders, doors. Just give yourself a way out of the room. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a bunk. Let's go like this. Bunk. And there'll be 2 doors on this bunk area. Like that. And we'll say this is a, bunk area. So right bunk in there. And so let's go ahead now. I'm going to go ahead over to the charts page and leave that open, since that's how we're going to play now. So the room type is bunk. We get we're the pilot, so we get bonus in control room. So we have no bonus here. I also have these great little tokens. This is our room damage bonus. This is to help. I made these to remind me of when I have the bonuses, or when I find something for searching a room that I can use in another room. I've made these great little tokens to help my friend Bill. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to pick a room and leave the room. So let's go out. Let's take this left one. Let's go to the left one. So we go out of here and let's see what kind of room. First thing you do is you roll for a room. 2, engineering platform. So we come out, we come into an engineering platform. You can draw the room literally however you would like to draw it. I'm going to draw 2 doors, and then in this corner, a staircase. And this is engineering. So we do not get a bonus in here. We've got 12 hit points. In every single room you go in, there is a creature. At least until you have to battle each creature 1 time at least, and then you can move on and hopefully beat them. Once you've beat 6 creatures, then you will get to the final creature. So you've got to basically beat 7 creatures to win. Combat is very easy; just takes 1 dice, and let's get started. Let's see what kind of creature is hiding out in the engineering room. 1, space slugs, which have 2 hit points. So I'm going to go ahead and write space slugs. And I'm going to draw a little box, right? 2 boxes. Basically, we've got to kill it before it kills us. We've got to cross off those 2 boxes before we get down to 0, which hopefully we can do. Space slugs are about the easiest thing you can battle them in the tardigrades. So let's go ahead and roll. This is the combat chart. You just roll and see what happens. Boom. Roll 2. You hit the creature for 1 hit point of damage. So we hit it. Roll again. 1. You hit each other. Both take a hit point. We kill it, but we also go down to 11. But we killed it, so we're good. So we can go on to the next room, and I'm gonna go this way. And let's go like this. That, and there'll be a little door there. And should we put another door? No, it's all right. 1 option's fine. Let's see. What is in here? 6. Holy cow! We just jumped right into it. It's a mutated crew member. Holy cow! It's Annie. It's Annie from. She was one of the navigators. She was always up on the flight deck with us. Always. Calculating stuff, figuring stuff out, telling us things, watching out for things. And holy cow, she's a mess. She's disgusting. There's weird tentacles coming out of her. And I'm pretty sure I can see most of the bones on her face. She is just a mess. So you were great, Annie, but you gotta go down. I gotta get past you because I don't want to be like you. So we got to get off of here. So Annie has 5 hit points and +1 damage. So let's go mutated crew. Annie. and she has 5 hit points. So, like 5 hit points. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she does +1 damage. So every time she hits us in combat, she's going to do 2 points of damage on us. Oh, I forgot to search a room. When we left the engineering room, I could search the room. When you beat a character, or when you beat a creature, you can search the room. So let's go head back, actually. Normally, I've already missed it. I've already rolled for another creature. I didn't even roll what kind of room this was, did I? What kind of room is it? 4. It is a medical bay. Medical. So we do not get our room bonus. So yeah, normally I've rolled enough that I would say, oops, I forgot to search. But for the sake of the video, I will go back and we'll search that room that we cleared. When you beat a creature, get searched. So just roll 1. We got 1 ration tube, restore all HP. So you can go back up to your original HP, no matter how much you've lost. And that's pretty good. Finding a ration tube, can't go wrong there. So we're ready to fight Annie. We've got all our hit points back, which is great. If only I'd remembered to do it at the right time. So yeah, here we go. We're going to fight Annie. See what happens. 3. You hit the creature for 2 hit points of damage. Off to a good start. Like I said, I love you, Annie. You were great. Excellent navigator. So much fun working with you. We came up through the academy together. We worked on different ships for a while, and it was so great to be back on the Galaxy Runner with you, working again. But I can't end up like you. So sorry. 6. You instantly kill the creature. Ooh, sorry, Annie. Sorry. All right, killed her. Let's search this medical bay. 3. Stale space cookie. Add 2 to your hit points, even if it's at the maximum. So even if you're at maximum, we can add 2 more. So we're up to 14, which is pretty dang good. Jolt is doing pretty good. Jolt knows what's up. He's got it going on. So let's go ahead to the next room. We're going to leave out here. We're going to go like this. Let's say it looks like this. And there's a thing here, and a door here, and a door here, and a door here. A lot of doors. What is this room anyway? It is another medical bay, right? Of course. Medical, no room bonus. We searched it. We got our points. So let's go ahead and see what is in here. So we've already had 6 and 1, Space Slugs and Annie. So if we roll 1 or 6, we're going to re-roll until we get something. We got a 5 anyway. It's the Venusian Stranglevines. Holy cow. Venusian Stranglevines. And they have 4 hit points. So hopefully this is making sense, right? It's super easy. It's very fun. You can make the story as complex or as uncomplex as you want. You can just zip through it, just rolling and checking things off and not have any story if you want. If you just want to get in some battle. You could play with friends, right? I'm sure we could figure out a way to make this work with 2 or more players if you really wanted to. So yeah, anyway, or you could have one person could be like doing the rolling and stuff while another person's coming up with the story elements. That could be fun. Anyway, let's fight these Venusian Stranglevines. I think there's a picture of them in here somewhere. Right, where are they at? There they are. There's the Venusian Stranglevines. Horrible. Anyway, where were we? 6 killed it instantly. Holy cow. Jolt is a beast. 6 is always you kill it instantly. Man, Jolt's the scariest thing on this ship, man. He is cleaning the house. All right, let's search the room. 4. Bandages. Restore all HP. We're already over our HP. We're good to go. Let's go into the next room. So our next room is like this. It's kind of rounded, this one. And then there's a door here and a door here. Although this whole side is all window. 3. Observation deck. Observation deck, which means we do not get our room bonus. Let's see what's in here. 2, the venomous tardigrades. Venomous tardigrades. And they have 2 hit points, which Jolt should have no problem blowing through these tardigrades. Tardigrades are so cute, aren't they? Until they've become mutated by weird space gunk. Yeah, and now they're venomous and giant, and they fly and they float, and they're horrible. So let's see what we can do about killing them. 5. The creature attacks you and does 2 hit points of damage. Not good. Let's see. 2. You hit the creature for 1 hit point. All right, don't let the cuteness get to you, Jolt. Get him. 5. Creature attacks and does 2 hit points. Jeez, oh man. Blew through Annie. Blew through the Venetian Stranglevines. Cute little tardigrades are about to chomp away on Jolt. 6. Killed it instantly. Whew. Excellent. Search the room real quick. What do we find? 5. Hit your shins on a low shelf. Lose a hit point. Come on. Jolt, you clumsy moron. All right. Let's see. Where we go? I mean, the tardigrades are so cute, right? Of course, he's a little shooken up from having to kill them all. So he's not, he's not fully there. Of course, he's going to trip and bang into some stuff. Anyway, right, next room. We're going out this way. We are. Let's see what kind of room this is. 3. It is a observation deck. Another observation deck. Which would mean that maybe there's a big round porthole on this side too. Okay. What is in here? 4. Mercurian proto-slime. Mercurian proto-slime. This is some nasty stuff. This is like the one of the those building block creatures, right? You drop some of this, drop a can of this on an empty planet, come back in a million years, and there'll be all kinds of life. And it's not nice. It devours everything. It mutates. It does all kinds of horrible, horrible things. And it looks like Jolt's about to get a face full of it. So here we go. Come on, Jolt. You got this, buddy. I don't know what that is. All right. That was like a weird, it kind of stuck on the wall roll. 5. Creature attacks you. Does 2 hit points of damage. 1, 2. How about in the bin? Nah, I'm not going to. It was a 6 kind of, but it was on the wall. I won't count it. All right, I'll count that 6. Instantly kill it. Boom. Jolt, you're not out of the game yet. Getting hurt. You're feeling it now. You're feeling, but I think the next room, there's only one other thing we can hit. So, 2 for searching the room. We got the pulse neutron weapon. Excellent. So I'm going to get my chip. There's a pulse neutron token, so I remember that I have it. So, digging around in the room, right, in this observation deck, maybe in a drawer, under a cabinet or something, we found this weapon. Gives us a little extra firepower, but we can only use it in the next room. You only get it for 1 room, and then it's out of juice. So hopefully it counts, because in the next room, which is right here, right there, we are fighting the spiders from Ganymede. I guess I don't have to. Let's roll to see what kind of room it is. 5. Galley. Oh. If only there was food left. Spiders from Ganymede. And they have 3 hit points. Not too tough. And we've got our pulse neutron weapon. So we're in a good spot. So let's see. Here we go with the spiders. I hate spiders. I don't know about you guys. Creature attacks and does 2 hit points of damage. Jolt. Come on, Jolt. Come on, Jolt. 6. Kill it instantly. Boom, 1, 2, 3. And we didn't even get to use our pulse neutron weapon, but sadly, we cannot continue using it, so we are done with that. If we had rolled, like, you hit the creature for 1 hit point of damage, you could add on a 2nd hit point of damage. So you hit it for 2 instead of 1. That's the pretty cool bonus of that. But let's search the room and hopefully get our hit points back up a little bit. 4 bandages. Restore all hit points. Come on, yes. 12. That's what I'm talking about. That's a good find. Because the next room is the Transplanetary Sickle Worm. We're going here. We found the flight deck, so we know where we're going. This is this is I think this has to be the flight deck, but let's roll anyway. 3 observation deck. It says observation, but we know it's where we need to be because it's the last room, because we fought everything one time. Again, in the world of customization, if you want to customize your own game, you could make up your own rules for how to play with the creatures. You could, if you roll another creature multiple times, you could fight them as many times as you want. But the base gameplay is you play each creature once, then you do the final creature, and then you win, or you see if you win. But yeah, again, like, you can change all that up as much as you want. If you want to have a certain number of rooms to get through, you can pre-draw your map and then just roll to see what kind of creatures are in each room. And then when you get where you're going, if you get where you're going, the game's over then. But yeah, you can do whatever you want. So anyway, Transplanetary Sickle Worm, which is horrible. 6 hit points, 1 damage. Sickle Worm. Transplanetary too, which means it's really good at living on all kinds of planets, and we happen to be on a ship heading back to Earth. If this thing gets off on Earth, it's not going to be good. So let's see what we can do about killing it. 6 hit points. We're up to 12. It's got 6. It does an extra point of damage every time it hits. Let's hope that that doesn't come into play. Here we go. 2. You hit the creature for 1 hit point of damage. That's how I like to start. That's how Jolt rolls, baby. 3. You hit the creature for 2 hit points of damage. Jolt is Jolt didn't come to play games, man. He's on a mission and he's doing it. 5. Creature attacks you. Does 2 hit points, but it has +1, so it does 3. So 1 hit, and we are down to 9 hit points from this thing. It's probably not a hit. It's probably more of a bite. Probably took a good chunk out of Jolt, but with the medical technology of the day, he should be able to grow that back. 3. You hit the creature for 2 hit points. Oh, we are close. We are close. 6. You kill it. Boom. We did it. We killed the Transplanetary Sickle Worm, which is right back here, in case you missed it. There it is. Boom. Transplant. There's your pulse neutron, your bandages, your ration tube. So yeah, we did it. We made it. Kind of, right? You win. We made it through all the rooms. We beat all the creatures. Did we actually make it? Our mission was to get to the flight deck, which was mission 2. So here's where that luck comes in, right? Let's see it. Let's see what happens. It tells you exactly what to do here. Right, you've made it to the bridge. You pry open the hatch. You sit down in the pilot's chair. You're ready to go. This is a big ship, complex controls. Do you remember enough to do this? Or, it's a big ship. It takes multiple pilots. Do you know enough even to try and get this thing down on a planet? So we're gonna roll and find out. That's what our luck is all about, right? If we roll our luck or higher, then yes, we got this. Our luck is very low. Gives us a pretty good chance to do it. So let's see. 3. We did it. Excellent. Yeah, so we can figure this out. So we steer the ship down. We find a planet nearby. We've got all the doors locked. No other creatures can get in there and get us. Find a planet nearby. Start to bring it down. It's bumpy, but we make it, right? We crash. Things are messed up. We open the hatch. Very strange, very bizarre planet. Is it breathable? Is the surface pressure even survivable? That's up to you. That's another game. That's where the story can veer off into uncharted territories. So that is my game. It's super easy. It's fast. It's fun. I think. Had a little adventure. Jolt turned out to be Jared Wirebuck. Man, wow. He turned out to be a real spark plug, didn't he? That is Dead Galaxy. So thank you for watching. And again, you can pick it up at DriveThruRPG. It's only $2 for the PDF. And I'm working on a way to get printed copies made available for whoever would want one. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you later.